All right, welcome back everybody to the Eagle Byte 83 channel where the past never dies. I'm of course your host Eagle Byte. Tonight I have a special treat for you, but it's like a very old school, low tech treat. It is kind of an adventure game, kind of an RPG, but in modern setting, about a guy seeking employment in a computer company, and it is a text-based adventure. I think it was released in 1982. Um, yeah, that's actually that's going to be interesting. I've never played. Let me just say this. This is one of the few like really super old school games that I have played before, and um, um, I got caught in it. I was I don't know. This is like 15 years ago or something like that. I downloaded this because let's face it, it's very small game, like a couple of kilobytes or something like that. But it's actually surprisingly addictive because it's just text based. It is very simple, but the twists and turns is kind of creative. What you're supposed to do here's how you play the game. You start a job in a computer company. You start out by typing like your CV, not your CV, but like how old you are and whatever. And based on your age, the younger you are, the lower entry level job you get. There's a multitude of jobs in this company. Every time you reach, okay, I'm actually starting to explain this backwards. There is, how should I actually explain this game? You start out working at a specific job that you have applied for. Okay, when you apply for a job, the economy is either poor, fair, or expanding. Depending on that and your age, you are given a random amount of jobs and to apply for, and all the jobs have they have like they have various levels assigned to them. Like a level 2 job is the worst job. That's like, handling the posts, the office mail, and all that. And then you work your way up to, like, I don't know what the highest level is. I've actually never gotten to the highest level. I think the highest level I've ever gotten to was like a level 6 job or a level 7 job. Your ultimate goal, after all, is to become like CEO of the company. So you like work your way up the different jobs. Now, for every job you work, you will get a number of like challenges. I think it's like 3 or 4 challenges. So say you start working the office mail, you get 4 questions, and then you have to like respond. You have to like decide what you do. You get like 4 options that you can do, and then at the end of those 4 challenges, you get a performance review. And depending on whether or not you've done good, you will either like be able to apply for a higher level job, or you will like stay where you won't actually stay on that job, but you will be like, you will only have like mid-range um, levels to apply for, and so forth. So you keep doing this and try to like claw your way up the office ladder. Um, and it is actually interesting because the way you succeed in this business is you have to like consider what is the best for the company. So if you do something. I mean, some choices are selfish, some choices are self-sacrificing for the good of the company, but sometimes a selfish choice can also be good for the company. So it's like very analytical. But yeah, enough of me talking about this game. Let's do it. And because this game is text-based, there's no music involved. So I'm going to use a playlist from YouTube instead, which is entitled Copyright Free Twitch Music. I don't know, I hope they are copyright free, but you never know. But I'm gonna have that playlist running in the background. Right now, it's my own Twitch playlist, but once we get into the game, we'll switch. But yeah, I think that's it. So let's do it. Let's switch over to executives. Oh yeah, I need to... we have to do it like this, of course. Hang on. Okay. Alright, we'll start the music. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. This is how we did it in the old days, guys. These are actually all my like current DOS games. I'll do Executive Suite. Executive Suite is the last one. Elder, are you there? I'm gonna need your help with some of these choices. All right. Execute 1. And then I think it is E Suite. There we go. Executive Suite 1982 Armonk Corporation, all rights reserved. Yeah. MMC, Mighty Microcomputer Corporation. This is the company we're working for, okay? Welcome to Mighty Microcomputer Corporation. Please press spacebar to continue, yes. As you enter the MMC building, the receptionist Angie smiles as if she knows you. Angie asks if you are new to Mighty Microcomputer Corporation or are continuing a prior MMC career. Now, this is, of course, the way you loaded an old save, or you could start from scratch. I think we're going to start from scratch this time around. Start a new career. Angie's eager to help you get started. She asks if you desire an initial job interview or perhaps you have a resume in MMC's files. This is the way to load up any preset settings for your character. But let's do initial interview. Personnel manager Simon Woodstock. Angie happily directs you to the personnel department. Please press spacebar to continue. Good to see you made it. Try to relax. I'm going to ask you some questions and hopefully provide some answers on how you might fit into MMC. What is your first name? Ego. There we go. Ego, a good name. I like it. Ego is a good start. What is your last name? Well, I guess it would be Byte in that case. With the last name of Byte, what part of the country are you from? I mean, I don't know, East, yeah, I guess. Hometown and state. Ego City. Ego Stan. Yeah, let's go with that. Growing up in the East, where did you go to college? I never had time to go to college. Well, actually, no, never had the time. Schooling is an important qualification, but so is work experience. How many years of prior work experience do you have? In a computer business? Well, if we should go with like the reality of it, I have had 6 months of IT support experience. Number of years. Oh. Well, in that case, I don't even have that. 0 0.5. No, okay. 0. There you go. I saw on the sports page that the Giants won. If you're a sports enthusiast, what interests you? Competitive drinking. I have a few personal questions. I hope you don't mind cooperating. How old are you? Okay, so if I really want the longest experience, like the biggest chance of advancing, I really need to start out as young as possible. So let's go with 18. What is your sex? Male. What is your current marital status? I mean, I'm single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. After all this talk, I'm feeling very comfortable about your application to MMC. Just to see if I'm on track, how would you describe yourself? Blind ambition, I just want to reach the top. Technician, love to make things work. Party person, I love people. Work before pleasure, but I always make time for family and friends. Work is a hobby, life is meant for living. I mean, this is kind of my outlook on life. I mean, I would say my outlook is number 5. Work is a hobby. Life is meant for living, you know? Let's go with that. It's probably the worst thing you can say at an interview, at a job interview, but it's just how it is. There's no question, Ego. You make an impressive applicant. Well, thank you. Let's see what entry-level positions MMC might have available for you. Yes, by all means, do that. Unfortunately, the economy is now depressed. Now, this is the random factor that you can't, like, affect or anything. So, if you have the unfortunate turn of events that you need to apply for a new job during a depressed economy, you can almost always be sure that you will have to apply for a job with a lower level than the one you left. All right, now we haven't even been with the company yet, so that doesn't really matter, but you never really want to see that the economy is depressed. So generally, there's only 2 job opportunities here. Unfortunately, the economy is now depressed. Given this economy and your background, you may apply for the following entry-level positions. Either maintenance person or general helper, mailroom. Yeah. Maintenance person, I think that's kind of like facility manager, janitor, and general helper, mailroom. That's like working an hourly wage, you know, when they need you. You know, you don't even have a full employment situation. Let's do what every person does, or most people do. Let's start from the grassroots, okay? Like really at the lowest point available. I would say that would be the hourly wager in the mailroom. So let's do that. Let's start in the mailroom. Like in this game, that is like the worst position. Let's start out in the mailroom. Congratulations, Ego. You have the job of general helper, mailroom. The following came in your morning electronic mail. So every time you start a new job, you get to see what perks you get. And like the higher level job gives you a lot more perks, obviously. Here we don't get that much, so this is our employment contract. Employee status change from form. Mighty Microcomputer Corporation. Employee name Ego Byte. Employee current age 18. Employee tenure with MMC 0 years. New job title general helper mailroom. New job level 1. Okay, okay, the level 1 is the worst level, obviously. I don't know why I said level 2. New salary 14,000 per year. $14,000 per year. Perks, 1 week vacation, and a Michael Farnsworth picture. Michael Farnsworth is pretty much the current CEO, I think. All right, so here we go. Our first week starts. Jack Stark, a regional sales manager, proposes a little extra preparation for tonight's MMC Christmas party. He gives you 2 bottles of excellent vodka to slip into the punch bowl. Do you do it, act shocked and decline, or say yes but keep the vodka for yourself? So let's discuss pros and cons here. If we do it, we risk getting the heat on us, obviously, because we're the ones who are doing it. But then again, we will please Jack Stark. If we do number 2, we'll anger Jack Stark. But maybe he'll, like, appreciate our work ethic. I don't know. If we do 3, then for all intents and purposes, for as far as he knows, we did it, but they won't, go bonkers from the alcohol. 3 is a little bit tempting here. I wonder. And also, but see, when I see it saying keep the vodka for yourself, that's a selfish choice, and those are usually always bad. I would almost say do it, because at least that way you do what one of the managers say. You actually follow their lead. Anybody got any idea here? Any suggestion? If anybody is even watching. Eldorino, are you there? Dun, dun. Eldorino does not seem to be there. Okay, are we going to be a bit bold? Keep the vodka for yourself could also be seen as stealing. Do it. Actually, I'm going to do it. Hey, we can always point to Jack Stark and say it was his fault. Jack thinks you are a clever young employee. The 3 people allergic to alcohol who drink the punch don't agree. You keep a low, sober profile. Okay. And you never know if this was a good thing or a bad thing. You always have to wait until your term is up before you can get a performance review. This flavor text will simply act as hints, If it really says that you did a great job, then okay, you get it. But it can be a little bit... here, for instance, it can be a bit ambiguous. A maintenance man, Felix, chastises you for repairing a photocopier. He threatens to have you fired. Yeah, because that's something you should actually threaten someone for. Oh, yeah, because it's his job. Okay, I get it. The next day, Beth, the executive vice president's secretary, asks you to fix the machine again. Okay, 4 choices. Politely say no, fix it, explain your situation to Beth, ask for written permission. I mean, communication should probably solve everything. I'm not going to say no, and I'm not going to fix it just outright. And asking for written permission seems very strange. I'm going to explain my situation to Beth. Beth says fix it. Felix fails to see the executive vice president, Brooks DuPont, and begins yelling first at you and then at Beth. Felix turns nearly transparent when Brooks DuPont rolls over him like a runaway truck. You see Felix 3 years later working in a gas station in Modesto. All right. As another favor to Beth, you stay late to do some photocopying. Pursuing your copying, you discover an opening in the marketing department. Do you apply for the job? Wait a week to apply or decide to go to the movies? Here, there's only one right choice, one correct choice, and it's apply for the job. If you wait a week, you're lazy and you're going to miss out. If you decide to go to the movies, you show that you are not particularly interested in advancing. So I'm going to apply for the job and see what happens. Your initiative and aggressiveness, plus a strong recommendation from Beth, do no harm at all. You are a serious contender. Great. Ego. Now we're done with the first one. Ego, you have been in the general helper mailroom position for 2 years. It's time for a job review. Overall, you did a good job, and that is the important one. The white text, because that's the text that always changes with your performance. Good is the best, and then you can also get overall you did an average job, or overall you did a poor job. So good is the best. That's what we want. You will be remembered for using poor judgment. What? Why? Poor judgment. Making friends with senior sales management. Oh, yeah, the alcohol. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Your good interpersonal skills, your independence, and your resourcefulness. All right. You are ready for a job change. The economy is fair at the moment. Fair is good. Not great, but like balanced. Based on good performance in your prior position background and the fair economy you may apply for. Okay, we got 5 new jobs we can apply for. Sales trainee, draftsman, assembler, accounts payable clerk, or maintenance person. Now, maintenance person is, as you can see, the job level for that one, it doesn't advance us anywhere, so we should probably try to get one of the level 2 jobs. Sales trainee, draftsman. What is a draftsman? Assembler, accounts payable. Oh, draftsman. I don't think I've ever been a draftsman here. I'm going to go with draftsman. Yeah. Applying for a new MMC position is fun, but you never know what will be recalled from your past. Fortunately, you are remembered for your good interpersonal skills. Okay, cool. Let's go. Congratulations, Ego. You have the job of draftsman. The following came in your morning email. Let's see. Now it's 20,000 per year. Perks. Own desk. Wow. MMC medical plan. 1 week vacation. M. Farnsworth picture and an MMC keychain. Ooh. All right. Okay. First challenge. You feel overworked, but are pressed to finish drawings for redesigned M&M2 microcomputer casing. Time management in this busy period is the key to finishing on schedule. Oh, you decide to work harder, work longer, or socialize. Well, socialize is not going to work. I think harder, because if we work longer, then I'm just going to be more tired. If we work harder, we'll get ready quicker. Like, we'll get done with it quicker. I'm going to try that. Increased productivity is recognized by Conrad Edison, but Conrad raises concerns for your health. He brings you weekly allotments of milk of magnesia. Okay. Your request for Jack Daniels is rejected. Okay, I don't know if that was a good thing. It was increased apparently, but yeah. It was recognized, I mean. Why did I say increased? Challenge 2. While working hard on the M&M2 casing redesigns, you have come to feel isolated from contact with company management. But today, the president, Malcolm Farnsworth III, stops to talk with you on his annual tour. Do you ask how the company's doing, or comment on the weather, or invite him to the Thursday night poker game? I actually played this not too long ago, and I actually chose invite him to the Thursday night poker game. That was kind of both good and bad, because it was like very social, like it was very it was too personal, but it was appreciated, but it was also kind of lame. So I'm gonna go with the obvious answer. I mean, I suppose ask how the company is doing, because that shows, you know, concern for the company and interest in the company. Short on originality, but long on concern. Leaves a weak but good impression. Draftsmen have never been known as talk show hosts, so don't worry. I think that was overall a good choice. MMC offers you the opportunity to participate in a computer graphics test. Con Edison has chosen you based on your M&M2 work. Yes, no, request to speak with the Senior Vice President of Operations, Doug Murdoch. Why would I want to do that? Is that a good thing? Probably not. Look, well, that's aggressive. That's an aggressive move. Request to speak with the Senior Vice President of Operations, Doug MacArthur. I don't even know why we would want to do that. Should I try it out? I don't know if that's a... No is obviously the wrong way to go, because why would you not? Yes, I feel like that is the standard answer. It's like good but weak in originality, like the last thing. It's like, yeah, you do pretty much what they want you to do. I feel like I want to try this. I don't know if that's a good thing. Request to speak with the Senior Vice President of Operations, Doug MacArthur. Okay, let's see. Doug MacArthur doesn't know you and has no desire to rectify the situation. Respond again to this opportunity at the option board. Oh, we got booted back. Okay, well, why is that even an option then? Because I have no idea why that's even an option, because I don't know what we would want to talk to him about. Yes, of course. You do well on the test and are now considered the MMC expert. This allows you to establish a new technology niche. You fall behind in normal work and must put in overtime. You dare not complain. Overtime is considered a perk at MMC. Okay. Ego, you've been in the draftsman position for 2 years. It's time for a job. Yes, we did a good job. You will be remembered for having the discipline to finish work before playing, working long, hard hours, your aggressive go-getter approach. Oh, cool. And the economy is still fair. I want it to be expanding, but at least it's not poor. Okay, so we got 6 jobs available here. Almost all of them are level 3, so we are moving up in the world here. Customer service clerk, engineer in training, skilled assembler, personnel clerk, accounts receivable clerk. I don't know if I've ever been accounts receivable clerk. I don't even know what that is. Accounts receivable clerk. Hell, let's try it. 5. There we go. Fortunately, you are remembered for your good interpersonal skills and working long, hard hours. Unfortunately, you are remembered for using poor judgment, which means... Hey, Elder! Where you been? I need your help with this. Help me advance in freaking, you know, the corporate world. Congratulations, Ego. You have the job of accounts receivable clerk. The following came in your morning electronic mail. All right, so we are currently 22 years. We've been with MMC 4 years. And now we have $26,000 per year. We have our own desk, a 2-week vacation now. Hey, working telephone and official MMC jacket. Okay, cool. Cheers. Cheers to that. All right, let's do this. First challenge. You're under pressure to complete the M&M 3 accounts receivable within the hour when your calculator batteries go dead. Do you borrow a friend's calculator, run to the drugstore for new batteries, or do it by hand? What do you think, Elder? How should we proceed here? I feel like borrow a friend's calculator could be very risky. What if their batteries run out as well? Run to the drugstore for new batteries? That's wasting time. Yeah, I think do it by hand is probably the best option here. Let's try it. A short, concentrated effort falls short and causes serious problems with accuracy. As a side effect, you develop terminal writer's cramp and look like Dr. Strangelove for a week. Okay, so that was apparently not the best option. Alright, never mind. Next challenge. You take the only existing copies of the M&M 3 accounts receivable listing home. Yeah. They are stolen from your car while you are buying calculator batteries. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Buying batteries at the mini mart. Do you try to reconstruct them without telling anyone? Report to Kerry Hoffman, the vice president of finance. He's most likely not going to care. 3, ask customers for information or pretend they never existed. Oh. What do you think, Elder? Oh, no, wait. I need to bring out the chat here. There we go. Ad crept up, so you're on your own for 30 seconds. Yeah, I know. It's like, I can't... The annoying thing is... I can't even see... I can see the chat window. The chat window is this thin on that screen because this software is doing the same thing that Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat is doing. It forces me to have chat window on this side, but now the ad break notification is covering up the entire row, the only row I can see. Now it's gone. Okay, good. Let's go. Elder, can you hear me? What do you think we should do here? The list is stolen from your car. So do we try to reconstruct them without telling anyone? Report to Kerry Hoffman at the vice president of finance. Ask customers for information or pretend they never existed. 4 is kind of like obviously wrong. I'm thinking if we ask customers for information, that would probably be a lot of work, but it would be... I mean, wouldn't that be give us, like, an authentic list at least? If we pretend, yeah. Or we could be a good boy and report it to the Vice President of Finance. But I feel like I've actually done this before, and I think he, like, doesn't care. Yeah. I mean, we can try that. I mean, I might as well do that. Because I think I did it the first time, but I think he's gonna be like, okay, let's do that. Report to Kerry Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance. Oh, okay. You received plenty of criticism, but MMC's resources facilitate accurate reconstruction. Kerry Hoffman has the Xerox salesman stop by your office on his next visit. Okay. Just a little hint there, you know. Yeah. All right, good job. You learn that your department is to be computerized. What will you do? Learn to use the computer, apply for another position within MMC, or go on welfare. I think I would say apply for another position within MMC. Because, I mean, if it's supposed to be... Well, maybe... Honestly, though, learn to use the computer might be... It might show that we are dedicated to what we're doing. Yes! Yes, it shows that we're dedicating to the work. Probably. Okay, let's go for it. You show excellent motivation. Kerry Hoffman jokes that computers don't need batteries. Oh, funny, dude. You can add BASIC and Pascal to the languages on your resume. Good, good. Very well done. Overall, you did an average job. You'll be remembered for providing ineffective solutions to problems, working long, hard hours, your open manner of addressing problems, acting in a progressive and decisive manner, your aggressive go-getter approach. Okay. Yes! Here we go. Fortunately, the economy is expanding. Very nice. Although, we're still... It's because we're based... They're basing the jobs that we are able to apply for on our average performance. The economy might be expanding, but you really need to have an expanding and a good performance. Expanding economy and good performance. Then you'll, like, reach higher. Elder, I'm going to let you decide which job we're going to apply for now. And please note the job levels. Ideally we want to get a higher level job. Be an engineer and you should fix everything. Engineer training. Okay. There is actually an engineer job as well, but I think that is like level 4 or level 5. But yeah, we can start in engineering as a trainee. Sure, let's do it. Congratulations, Ego. You have the job of engineer in training. Yes. We got our own desk, 2-week vacation, MMC medical plan, and MMC keychain. Yes. Okay. Cool. As a new engineer, you are subject to the whims of unorganized project managers. A last-minute assignment conflicts with a special seminar MMC has enrolled you in. Your project manager, Harriet Nance, tells you to handle the situation. What do? Delay the work, skip the seminar, or take the work to the seminar? Well, Elder, you chose the job. You get to handle this first challenge. Can't skip work or seminar, so we double up. I mean, I guess we can technically skip the seminar, but it's it's a perk. It's like something that would only serve us, you know. But yeah, I think let's try it. Take the work to the seminar and see what happens. It's your choice, so let's do it. Tight, difficult scheduling, but you can get it all done. Harriet is impressed enough to give you a pair of running shoes and a year's supply of gum. Okay. Good job, Elder. Good job. Good job. Next challenge. You have the chance to carpool with 3 top engineers residing in your new neighborhood. Everyone drives 1 week a month. You own a 2-seat English sports car. Oh. Okay. You may choose to buy a new car, offer to pay for gas, decline carpool, or suggest a car convoy. I'm going to offer to pay for gas. I mean that's simple, but it shows like, you know, at least you're part of a solution to how we do this. Yeah, I mean sometimes you'll get challenges that really doesn't have anything to do with your work, but then you'll get thrown a curveball. Like the next question might have something to do with your work, and it's tied to the first question. It can be like very, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna offer to pay for gas. A logical alternative to the expense of buying a new car. You do notice that gas tanks always seem low in the morning. Be sure to carry a number of gasoline credit cards. All right. With time, you have become a valued engineer trainee. You are requested to select an engineering team to work with on the M&M3 project. We can select the best engineers, the worst engineers, or do it all by myself. Ourselves. What should we do here? I mean, why would you want to even consider getting the worst engineers? Right? It could be that if we pick that choice, yeah. I'm thinking that too. That could be something that you get to look like a brainiac, you know, and that actually reflects good on me while still relieving the pressure of working alone. You work for the company. They want us to pick what's best for the company. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, in that regard, the best engineers, obviously. But then I think that makes us suffer personally. Ideally, you always want that balance between working for the good of the company and shining, you know, for yourself, you know, so that you actually get more responsibility. We are valued. If we pair with the best, we won't excel. Yeah, I know. I know. What if we pick the worst engineers? It seems like the obvious choice to disregard, but should we try it? What do you think? Yeah, exactly. If we do it alone, we will be overworked. So I mean, yeah, let's see what happens. Because it seems so obvious. It could be like, you know, a trap. Hey, Deaths! How are you, dude? Nice to see you, man. Everything well? Everything good? All right, I'm gonna try the worst engineers and see what happens. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed engineer is a star. Your promotion advance parallels Halley's comet. Unfortunately, you don't understand a thing the elite engineer group is discussing. Ouch. Yeah, that might have been a problem. Yeah. Okay. Ego, you have been in the engineering training position for 2 years. It's time for a job review. Overall, you did a good job. Nice. Okay, so maybe that was a good choice. Had we tried the best, we would have been complete doofus. Yeah, I know. I know. That's kind of why I wanted to go with the worst engineers as well. Just like you said. Um, how are you, Deaths? I hope everything is good with you, man. All right, let's keep going. The economy is fair at the moment. Good performance, fair economy. Well, now we've reached level 4 jobs. That's good. So now we can become a salesman, marketing assistant, trainee financial analyst, senior accounting clerk, customer service clerk, or skilled assembler. Hang on, I think we actually. I need to. Yep. Keep going. Jesus. I don't even know why that was a question. There we go. What should we do here? Should we go for salesman? What do you think? 2 or 3. Marketing assistant, trainee financial analyst. Marketing assistant. Going into marketing could be interesting. I do think that salesman is looked on as the best job in this list, but marketing assistant could be more fun. Let's do it. And definitely not the same amount of performance anxiety and responsibility. You know, like salesmen really have to. A lot of them work on provision, so yeah. Let's try it. Marketing assistant. Let's go for it. Congratulations, Ego. You have the job of marketing assistant. The following came in your email. We are now 26 years. We've been with MMC for 8 years. We are at 37,000 per year. Own desk, 2-week vacation, official MMC jacket, and travel and entertainment allowance. That's cool. All right. First challenge. Sam Danger, the vice president of marketing, asks you to see a client on your vacation to Des Moines to visit your in laws. Your response? Sure, there's nothing to do in Iowa. Say yes, but don't do it. Cancel vacation, or ask company to subsidize travel costs. Ooh, what is right in this situation? Number 4 will obviously kind of annoy them, most likely. 2 is outright wrong. 4 is within our bound. Yeah, but it will annoy them. I suppose. I suppose. All right. Maybe we'll try it then. On that note, what is the difference between 1 and 3 here? Because oh no, wait. Cancel vacation. That would also make us seem easy to bully, but then on the other hand, we won't actually get heat from our in-laws if we do that, because then we've actually officially canceled it. Because I think 1, you just completely ignore your in-laws. Company to subsidize travel costs. I still think 4 might be too dangerous. It'll like make us look to be like a burden, even though it's within our right, absolutely. But it's showing that we consider the company, like the company should do something for us, and the company management usually doesn't. They frown on that, even though it's totally within our right. We need to not be too bullied, otherwise they will push us whenever. All right, fair enough. Let's do it then. I mean, like you said, it is within our bounds, within our rights as an employee. Sure, this is fair. MMC agrees, but puts you under greater work obligations than anticipated. Even worse, you have to stay in Des Moines an additional 2 days with the in-laws. Alright, you hurry from the building to your car in order to get a special delivery package to the post office before it closes. In the company parking lot, a well-dressed man asks you to help start his Mercedes. Okay, so do we decline to help or help? Well, it's phrased in the way that you're not supposed to like your in-laws, If he's a well-dressed man, he could be like a higher up, On the other hand, the special delivery package is work-related. I don't know. What do you think? I think I actually remember this one from before. You need to start making your own decision. Oh, come on. We're having fun, man. This is what oh, this is actually almost falls within the territory of what did I call it? The IRPS, the interactive role-playing streams. Oh my god, I haven't done those in years. This is kind of reminiscent to that. Okay, I'm gonna help to see if that gets me anywhere. The gentleman turns out to be Dudley Farnsworth, the leader of a stockholders' revolt against the MMC's shakily entrenched board and president. Oh. As a way of thanking you and perhaps getting information, Dudley invites you to a party. Okay. So he's trying to make a hostile takeover, but he has the surname of Farnsworth, which means that he is, in fact, a relative of the current president. No, that's true. But I'm thinking, since we don't have that information, if I accept the party, I'm pretty sure that the current company managers are gonna get wind of me attending a party that's hosted by the leader of a stockholders' revolt against MMC. I don't know if that's like a good thing. That feels like a bad thing, And we want to be in charge of marketing soon enough, right? Could leak company details, yeah. No, I think it's probably better if we don't accept, because I don't see any way that I can be like advance here. Accepting feels like it's a lose-lose proposition. I'm gonna go with 2. You missed the opportunity to meet some interesting, influential people. Of course, you're not seen with current management adversaries either. Exactly. Exactly. I think that would have been worse. Yeah. Okay, so next challenge. The vice president of sales, Red Turner, invites you to spend an afternoon drinking with clients the same day your monthly report is due. Ooh. Okay, well, 3 is out because that's just wishful thinking. So we're going to have to make a choice here. Accept or decline. I think vice president of sales, drinking with clients. I feel like we should accept. Because if we decline, that's obviously bad for my reputation. If we accept, yes, the monthly report is going to be late, but I feel like we have more to gain from accepting this. Yeah. It's more clients. It says clients plural. I'm going to go with accept. You make good contact with field sources, but lose an afternoon of work and are late with the monthly report. You also develop a taste for Cur Royales and receive an anonymous copy of Real Men Don't Eat Quiche. Okay. We did an average job. Aggressive, go-getter approach, your good judgment, remaining loyal to management, making friends with senior sales management. Okay, that's good. We got really good, a really good reputation here. That's good. Oh, no. Now we can only go backwards. Unfortunately, the economy is now depressed. Yeah. Well, we still have 3 jobs that we can, we can actually stay on the same level with 3 potential jobs here. Training for senior accounting clerk, salesman. All right, what do you think? Anybody? Which job should I apply for? Deaths, you're also welcome to give your opinion. Show off your financial responsibility. You want me to apply for trainee financial analyst? I suck with numbers. But okay. You are remembered for good interpersonal skills, your open manner of addressing problems, working long, hard hours. Unfortunately, you're also remembered for using poor judgment and your narrow perspective. I did get the job, though. 28 years. We've been with the firm 10 years. 39,000 per year. Own desk, 2-week vacation, access to Watts line, and Michael Farnsworth picture. What is Watts line? I never understood that. Watts line. All right. Here we go. First challenge. Pat Ivers, a colleague, classmate, recommends buying out Meld Design Company based on private information about a breakthrough in circuit development. Do you recommend acquire Meld, let the opportunity pass, or explore it further? I think here is one of those situations where we need to be quick and like jump on it. But it could be wrong as well. It could be false. It could be like, dubious. Could be just a rumor. If we explore it further, it's definitely we're not gonna be able to make it because I think it's time sensitive. Or maybe exploring it further is what I should do. Yeah, I just thought of that as well. Okay, let's say we do explore it further. I don't think we have anything to lose by doing that. If we don't, if we miss out, we haven't really not lost anything. Let's do it. Explore it further. Let's try it. Spoken like someone investing their own money. A good strategy, but eventually you must return to the option board and make another decision. Oh, you fuckers. So 3 was basically a dead end. Yeah. So either we acquire Mel Design Company or we let the opportunity pass. Yeah, I know. Should we move on the word of a college classmate? About a breakthrough in circuit development. Okay, so I mean, I was gonna say, what do we have to lose? But we do have to. We have a lot of money to lose. How trusting are you? Uh Maybe he has a grudge, from college. Maybe. Wait, I didn't even go to college. In my application, I said that I never had time for college. Weird. Um, I'm gonna be safe rather than doing this risky thing. I'm gonna let the opportunity pass. Forget about attending the next class reunion, especially when Mel Design turns out to be a real gem. Pat is not likely to continue as your jeweler. Okay. So we failed in that regard. Okay, so yeah. Okay, well, it was my choice. I stand by it. It could have been like, a complete botch, so. Carrie Hoffman, the vice president of finance, recommends against the acquisition of Mel Design Company, despite expert analyst reports to the contrary. Oh, so this quest sort of carries on. Interesting. Do you approach and question Carrie Hoffman in private? Explore it further, or have the research company send reports to the senior vice president of finance, Jason Parley? Hmm. All right. Have the research company send reports to the senior advisor. I'm thinking have the research company send reports to the senior vice president of finance, Jason Parley. Isn't that like our way to actually using the research company to our advantage and actually get the proper numbers? Uh, Approaching and questioning Carrie Hoffman in private seems very aggressive, almost like accusatory, I'm gonna try have the research company send reports to the senior vice president of finance, Jason Parley. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You're called into a meeting with an irate Jason Parley and a smoldering Gary Hoffman. Uh-oh. You invoke a little-known MMC codicil. Financial analyst trainees are to be seen, not heard. Yeah. All right. We just did what I don't know. Maybe I didn't really understand that. I don't know. Never mind. Alan Pencer, the editor of Circuit News Monthly, a key trade publication, asks for financial help. You have inside information that MMC is going to acquire the Mel Design Company. Do you tell Elaine, make a stock purchase for him, or look for other alternatives? This would make us into sort of like a whistleblower and leak information to the press. Oh no, wait, he's not asking for a story. He's asking for financial help. And I have the information. Oh, but what the hell is he going to do with the information? We don't know what he's going to do with that information. No, I don't think so either. If we make a stock purchase for him, that wouldn't really give him any information to leak. I'm assuming that making a stock purchase is us investing his money into what oh no, wait, that doesn't have anything to do with Mel Design. I thought we were gonna buy stock in Meld, but I don't think those two are connected. Also, he's an editor of Circuit News Monthly. What would he do? He would probably... Yeah, we can't tell him. That's corporate information. We can't tell him. I don't think we should give him inside information like that. That's probably a very bad... we don't owe him anything. Make a stock purchase for him. Make a stock purchase. I mean, that means that we have done something without releasing sensitive information. It's kind of like how you buy an air fryer for someone you don't know as a Christmas gift, You've bought him something. I'm going to try it. 2, make a stock purchase for him. Here we go. Because I think if we do 3, look for other alternatives, then it's going to be an opportunity that is just squandered. Because maybe if we make him happy, he'll print a favorable review of MMC. At least we do something. Okay, I'm going to go for it. Welcome to the world of collusion. You'll have an opportunity to meet all sorts of interesting people, like federal investigators, when your maneuvers are discovered. Wait, oh, did we do something illegal? I didn't even know that. Why? Helping someone buy a stock in our company? Why would that be illegal? Why is that illegal? I don't get it. We had inside help. Alright. Obviously, things aren't going your way at MMC, Ego. With trepidation, Trepidation, you open the top envelope in your morning mail. We knew the stock would rise and bought one. But why would somebody... I mean, how would they find out that we gave them information, though? You know? Dear Ego, MMC regrets to say that you and MMC must part company. In a less people-oriented company, you would be fired. Causes for this parting include getting on the bad side of Jason Parley, missing promising opportunities, your narrow perspective, providing ineffective solutions to problems. Man, they're really like, you know, I feel very exposed here. Finance will give you an accounting of your worth as you leave MMC. There you go. All right, so we're fired, and what was the highest title we got? Personal expense, stock options. Title of trainee financial analyst. That's the last title we had, yeah. We didn't have a company car. We had a other perks. Work status fired from MMC. Family life. Current age of 28. Wow, we got fired fairly quick here. Hit the road, Jack. Against that early decision. Which early decision? Gray flannel fun and your friends at MMC wish you well in the real world or on your next attempt at the executive suite. Honestly, I want to go again. Let's go again one more time. Let's see. Can we continue? No, wait, no. Start new career. But we have a resume on file already. Yes. Ah, yes, Ego. MMC remembers you. You have an interesting resume on file. Okay. We can sell the finance rather than talk with Mr. C. I think it wasn't any one thing. I think it was a lot of stuff. A lot of wrong choices. Okay, so we did general helper mailroom last time. Let's do maintenance person now. 1 week vacation and CEO picture. A policy of using limited lighting makes cleanup impossible for the night maintenance crew. Do you turn lights on, ignore complaints, or complain to supervisor? If we turn lights, I mean, why would it matter? We're going against policy if we turn lights on. Ignoring complaints will result in bad work performance. Complaint to supervisor could be seen as an annoyance, but it could also be showing that it could also show that you're trying to change things for the better. I'm gonna go with that one. No, wait. No, well... Ah. Tricky. What do you think? Come on, you gotta help me get back up to become, you know, head of marketing. Turn the lights on, ignore complaints, complaint to supervisor. I feel like turning the lights on would be a more hands-on approach. You'd get the credit, but you also run the risk of angering the ones that set the policy. Yeah, I think complaining might be the best way to go for now. You may be a momentary nuisance to your supervisor, but you are marked as an aware and concerned employee. As a bonus, you receive an extra ration of janitor in a drum this week. Okay. Second challenge. You overhear a complaint about the sloppy appearance of maintenance people and deduce that neatness will help you advance. Do you send uniforms to cleaners? That's going to be expensive. Buy an iron and do it yourself, probably. Assume an attitude of rumpled cheek. do nothing. If we do buy an iron, that would be the standard, like, do it yourself. You'll help the company, but you'll pay personally, you know. I think that might be where they're going here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Neatness starts in the home. This is the most economical way to improve appearance and show others you care about your work situation. Try to avoid burning your clothes while learning to use this new personal maintenance equipment. Okay, nice, good. You discover a leak in the roof on a rainy night when water drips into your eye. The water is also dripping onto half-completed and very expensive circuit boards. Oh, shit. First thing you do is cover the boards, call your supervisor, a Sundance. A Sundance, really? Or move the boards. I mean, move the boards. Surely. Let's go with that. After moving the boards, you head home for some oh, no. Yeah. The roof probably. Wait, you're awakened from a sound sleep by your panic-stricken supervisor, Harriet Nance. After he has calmed down and retrieved the circuit boards, Harriet indicates that you should be promoted to the day shift. Okay, so that was a good thing. Good, 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 good. Good job. Nice, fair. Okay. What do we do this time? We do... Did we do sales trainee before? We didn't do that, right? I think we did draftsman, and I think we did accounts receivable clerk, not payable clerk. I'm gonna go with sales trainee here. Alright, very nice. Thank you. Own desk, medical plan, 1 week vacation, and keychain. Alright, so you attend MMC's introductory sales training seminar. Bucky Carter, a salesman, invites you to gain some practical experience rather than just this book learning by having a few drinks with the boys. You decide to study or go drinking with the boys. I mean, go drinking with the boys seems like the social option that would, like, you know, elevate my reputation at the firm. Study will make me more competent and not... I think that would, like, alienate me a little bit. How would you handle this, Elder? Would you go drinking with the boys? Oh shit, it's actually 1 a.m. Alright, we'll go through this quickly. How important is our study? I mean, it's basically learning how to be a salesman, I guess. Yeah, I started this kind of late. I realized that. Oh, jeez. I think go drinking with the boys. It might be a... we get smart. You think in study? See, I feel like getting a good connection of colleagues might be good. You know, like, if you're friends with your colleagues, they might tip you off to a good sale or something like that. Fine. It's salesman. Yeah, I think it's a lot about interpersonal... yeah, exactly. I think we're going to do that. Let's try it. The drinks go down easily, and you are quickly accepted as one of the gang. The camaraderie will be remembered long after the evening's lesson is forgotten. Yes! That can't have been bad. It didn't sound like it was bad. Bucky Carter suggests continuing the evening at a local house of ill repute, Big Lil's Little Palace of Pleasure. Okay, here's where we draw the line. I can go to drinking with the boys, but I don't think that is a good idea. Go back to room and study before sleep. There we go. You've displayed an interest in mingling with the boys, but an overriding concern for your responsibilities. Besides, you haven't made reservations ahead of time at Big Lil's. Exactly. Bucky Carter, now MMC's leading salesman, calls in with a priority request. Dynamic Industries wants to make the largest purchase in MMC history, closing the M&M 2 line and allowing the M&M 3 to come out immediately. All Bucky needs is exact availability and shipping information, but the regional sales manager, Jack Stark, is absent from the office. Okay, this is a big one. What do? Provide the information yourself, inform Bucky that Jack Stark is absent from office, or try to contact Jack Stark. I don't think informing Bucky that Jack Stark is absent is gonna help in any way. Whatever. Try to contact Jack Stark is way too... It's going to be like, oh, no, you're not going to be able to get a hold of him, probably. Provide the information yourself. Feels right. Because this is such a pivotal event in the MMC company history. I just hope that we are accurate enough. But I mean, what we need is availability and shipping information. That should be in documents at the office. But then again, finding that, maybe we'll not be able to find it. I'm getting a little bit thrown off with how number 3 is phrased. Try to contact Jack Stark. That implies that it's not going to be that successful. Deaths, thank you so much for showing up, man. Even though you've been quiet, it's been nice having you here lurking. You're very welcome next time, or whenever you want to. Have a good night, and take care. And no, I won't blast you. Don't worry. I'm going to guess. I'm going to chance it, and I'm going to provide the information myself. I'm going to try it. Here we go. You display independence, but this is the largest sale ever. Even Jack Stark needs advice on this order. Somehow, you relay information from an outdated file. Oh no! A file that bears more than a little resemblance to your career at the moment. Fuck! Oh. Alright. I took a risk. It says average job, though, so... Let's see how far we get. Oh, yeah, now we have to go back now. Assembler. Yeah, okay, let's be an assembler. Providing ineffective solutions to the problem. Your aggressive go get it. Yeah, okay. Assembler. Own desk, medical plan, 1 week vacation. You are assigned to an online production crew doing a very boring wiring job. In this position, you can concentrate on your work, getting another position, the people around you. the people around you. You're very friendly and well liked, but not headed for promotion until your work habits improve. Better to have the boards wired than your personality. Damn, we're not doing very well here. You discover a cost-saving wiring technique in your assembly job. A quick estimate indicates possible savings of 10% per unit. Do you tell Frank Herman, the vice president of manufacturing, other workers, or no one, but use your new technique? Oh, this is a question of do you want to be honest or do you want to be a sneaky fuck that's trying to advance yourself? No, I'm gonna tell the vice president of manufacturing. He might take credit for it, but that's a risk I'm gonna have to take. You've chosen the best course to change assembly policy. Your astuteness is noted by Frank, although he never actually admits an assembler improved productivity. An engineer, Brighton Starr, asks you to assemble a toy rocket ship he has designed for his son. Okay, we're not making toys. You were discovered working on the project by Frank Herman. Do you blame the engineer? Offer to make one for Frank Herman's son too, or go into the toy business? I mean, isn't 2 and 3 kind of interchangeable? Offering to make another one for Frank, that's pretty much going into the toy business, you know? I'm not gonna blame the engineer. I'm gonna offer to make one for Frank as well. Don't take the issue too lightly, but indicate you did not think it a life and death matter when you started. Frank declines the rocket ship. Don't toy with me again, he adds as a parting blast. Okay. I think this indicates that it was the right choice, though. I mean, it does say don't take the issue too lightly, but indicate you did not think it was a life and death matter. Yeah. Yes, good job. Nice. Why do they always pause? No, stop pausing. Jesus. I don't get why they keep pausing like that. Weird. Hey, expanding and good performance. Nice. Although we're so low on the ladder right now, we got pushed down. We can only do these level 3 jobs. Okay, we were an assembler, so why not just go to skilled assembler now? Sure. All right. Rumor of a temporary work slowdown hits concurrently with an offer from the assembler union local to become an organizer. Management has made a strong stand against union organization, but layoffs are fueling the membership drive. Do you take the union offer to protect your job or decline the union offer? I feel like there's only one way to go here. Decline the union offer, because if we don't, management is going to look like they're going to not like us. I will say this is not recommended in real life. You should always take union offer to protect your job and show solidarity with your coworkers, but here, this is the game, okay? You decline joining the union, which meets with management approval. In a private meeting, Brooks DuPont, the executive vice president, promises you job security as a reward for your loyalty. Ah, now you can afford to clean the eggs off your car. The union organizing drive becomes more active. You are pressured to join by your co-workers and the economic climate. No. I still say no. You risk security but have pleased management. Hope they invite you to lunch because the union members won't. Sylvia Platt, a continuing education teacher, wants you to publish a somewhat candid paper on working conditions at MMC in the local paper, the Evening Gazette. use a pen name. I don't think we should agree. It's a candid paper, and it would only reflect badly. I could decline. Asking company permission will just meet with a no. Obviously. Either we decline or we use a pen name. I mean, I could... good question. Decline. Also to publish. I mean, we don't really owe her anything. But I'm kind of curious at the same time to see what happens when we use a pen name. I'm going to try it. See what happens. Let's not get carried away. It's only the Evening Gazette. Besides, Doonesbury takes the real political heat. Okay, okay. We managed. Oh, we did an average job. Okay. Fair. Okay, no, honestly, I think I'm gonna be, okay, let's keep going. No, actually, well, I don't know. How do you save? I am getting kind of tired, actually, so. That's an accounts payable clerk, accounts receivable clerk, personnel clerk. Personnel clerk? I don't think I've been personnel clerk. Let's try that one. Alright. A junior accountant, Bernard, comes into your cubicle after work hours one evening. He bluntly offers you $200 for 5 minutes alone with his employee file. You respond, let's see the money. Here's the file. Keep the money. No, or what do you want it for? I mean, no. I don't need your money. Bernard relates your family ancestry to a toaster oven and other lower life forms. The next day, he stops by with a small kitchen appliance and a sarcastic thank you. Okay. During standard preparation of employee W-2 forms, you discover the personnel manager's nephew, Oscar, earns twice the normal rate for an accounts receivable clerk. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything here because obviously management considers this something... I mean, he's doing something good, so I'm going to ignore it. That's life, and salary figures are supposed to be confidential. You contemplate a plan to get adopted by Jason Parley, the Senior Vice President of Finance and Administration. Oscar invites you for drinks after work with his uncle Simon and the Vice President of Finance, Carrie Hoffman. Yeah, sure, why not? A good choice if you have a good personal relationship with these fellow employees. You discuss commodities and career futures very optimistically. Oh, nice. Hey, good job. And the economy is depressed, of course. Marketing assistant. Didn't we do marketing assistant before? Or was that a marketing trainee or something? If we're going into marketing, let's make one more push for marketing then. Sam Danger, Vice President of Marketing, asks you to see a client on your... Oh, yeah, we did this one before. What happens if we cancel a vacation? We did ask company to subsidize travel costs before, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go for cancel vacation this time. An extreme reaction to one client visit, but understandable with Iowa as a destination. Okay. You hurry from the building to... Right. Think I'm gonna help him? No, wait. Decline to help, because we need... Yeah, the package. You get your package to the post office, but your car stalls. My car stalls. Oh. The vice president of sales, Red Turner, invites you to spend an afternoon drinking with clients. Yes. Good contact with field sources, but lose an afternoon at work. Yeah. Poor. Oh my God, we're gonna get fired, and the economy is depressed. Oh my God, look at that. No, let's end it right here. I don't want the indignity of getting fired. Let's just get rid of this. All right, hang on. I'm gonna stop the music there. There you go. Yeah. Okay. That didn't actually work out the way I planned. It's actually, I will say this. Executive Suite is it is a fun game because you kind of sit there wondering, what is the right choice and all that. I have to this day never been able to reach CEO position. So that is a game that actually is worth playing if you're, but then again, you can probably just remember the correct choices and you'll eventually learn how to become CEO. No, I didn't get rich. The highest level I think was like a level 4 position, which is kind of mid-range. All right, well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are well, and I'll see you again tomorrow. This is the link to my Discord, which is where you'll get the latest news and updates regarding the channel. Elder, thank you for stopping by and keeping me company. And that's to have a good night, have a good Wednesday, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I have no idea what we'll play tomorrow. I have some ideas, but nothing locked in yet, so we'll see. Until then, remember to stay safe, mind social distance, and always keep the retro legacy alive. This is EagleBite83 wishing you the best. Take care. Good night.